Ladies and gentlemen, one of the larger commentary channels here on YouTube, Turkey Tom, is currently being accused of some pretty serious allegations. Now, some of these allegations are serious, and while others are a little just more silly, we're going to be talking about things like how allegedly he records encounters with women, you know what kind of encounters I'm referring to, and he would record them without consent.
If there's any truth to this whatsoever, these girls were probably acting crazy and he started recording their fight and then they just made up bullshit. It is just... Who believes any of this stupid horseshit?
He has a just in case folder, which is basically just blackmail that he had on partners. And then apparently he's a huge gooner, right? I'm also a gooner, so I can't be too mad at the guy for that. And he's flown out several e-girls to, have these encounters with. And unlike most times we cover allegations on this channel where we're looking at a huge Google Doc or we're reading a
Hey VG, hope your new year is going alright. Thanks for all you do, bro.
Alright, well thanks for the donation, Training Tall. Appreciate it.
Twitter thread. This is coming straight from Kiwi Farms, as a few of his ex-girlfriends have went on to Kiwi Farms and decided to post allegations as well as a lot of evidence and screenshots.
Yes. Yes, people who claim to be ex-girlfriends on Kiwi Farms. The most reliable witnesses.
Now, Kiwi Farms is a controversial website. This is not really me supporting them, but it is me crediting them because this is, of course, the website that I'm getting the information from. Now, for the most part, Turkey Tom's Kiwi Farms page was basically dead for a few days, at least until Sacramento89, who is apparently one of Tom's exes, posted this. Hi Kiwi people, I dated Tom for a few months after meeting him on Tinder. I'm not super into internet stuff and had no idea what Kiwi Farms was, but this page was always his #1 search Safari thing that pops up on iPhone when he went to Google something. When I asked about this website, he got super defensive and weird about it, so obviously I looked into it and found all of this.
That is really fucking hard to believe. That the first thing that pops up is a fucking Kiwi Farms thread about the guy. Like, yeah, sure.
Crazy crap, like him admitting to being bisexual. Messaged the owner of the website, Joshua Moon, to get the code to post here. Basically, I started to get suspicious about all the e-girls he followed and interacts with, and he started raging at me. He also lied to me at first about the fact he does YouTube. He did some crazy crap like kicked holes in a wall at a house he was running because some e-girl who copies Belle Delphine got hacked and the hacker was blackmailing him with his wiener pics. He continued to talk with her after the fact. I have screenshots confirming all of this.
This is just clearly all nonsense.
Attached a couple, but I think I have more. This guy is a real freak and likes to record sexual encounters without asking first during almost every time. I know for a fact he's done this to at least one other girl. Serial gooner and has flown out several e-girls to sleep with. He told me he has a file on his computer called Just In Case that's basically voice memos or calls from his exes to blackmail them with in case they ever say something about him. Thought I would get the message out and confirm y'all's suspicions. Also, if this gets out, to warn other young women in the Texas area about this dude. And they included this photo of them with Tom. They blurred their face out, but they also included these text messages. Now, this is her texting Tom, saying everything good. Tom says, I don't know, I'll explain later, it has nothing to do with you. Oh crap, scale of 1 to 10, how bad? Very, oh, I'm so sorry. An ex of mine got hacked basically, and some stuff is probably going to be dropped online. Photos, they emailed my family. Oh, bruh, it's okay. Is it? I have no idea. This has never happened to me. Is she the one who looks like Belle Delphine? Yeah, lol, that's the one. Yeah. Do you think my type is Belle Delphine, LMAO? No, like emo huzz of that nature. I would prefer you just dress normal, to be honest. I don't want to be with them anymore. It's better this way. Yeah. This crap kind of makes me want to This crap does kind of make me wanna unhero a little bit, but it's fine. I must count my blessing. What does that mean? End myself, basically. Not really, but like, dang, this is stressful and gay. Now, before I get too deep into the video, I think it's important to say I have no issue with Turkey Tom. As a matter of fact, like, I really enjoyed his work.
This is pure slop, so what is any of this? What does any of this prove? How do we even know this is, like, actually Turkey Tom? There's nothing in here. I could not give two fucks. This is just all retarded nonsense.
Career was completely destroyed when his ex-girlfriend published one single clip. But truly, his reputation was never built to last. From carelessly harming his friends to spreading misinformation, he had already left a long trail of destruction in his past. In a way, there was no downfall more expected than his. At the same time, it's not hard to appreciate the irony of the whole thing. This is the story of I'm Alex. One strange piece of lore that Alex has brought up several times is that Belle Delphine attended his high school for one day, apparently for some kind of event. This isn't really relevant to anything else, I just felt the need to include it in the video, and I didn't know where else to put it. Anyway, Alex Elmsley created the I'm Alex channel in August of 2013, when he was just 13 years old. Within just a few months of its creation, he already had nearly 4,000 subscribers, showing that from the very beginning, he did know how to get attention online. His most popular video from this period is titled 10 Questions for a YouTuber with 25,000 views, and it would have been posted. Did I'm Alex have some bad videos? Yes, but frankly, at the time, the content itself was not wildly different from anything that any other commentary channel was making. It was all a sea of slop anyway. So Alex
That's great. No, step on my keyboard some more. Right there. See? There. There. Keyboard. There. That's good. Thank you.
$5, thanks for the GIF lol.
That's pretty good. Thanks for the donation, non-web.
Yum gum dim sum 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 yum gum dim sum.
Thanks for the donation on Wib. Appreciate it.
I understand you're not from a large city area. Are you from a farm or a small town?
Small town.
What part of a small town? The so-called good side of the tracks or the other side?
The other side.
When you say the other side, exactly what do you mean? What was wrong over there?
Well, where all the guys get in trouble all the time.
You mean the police were down there all the time?
That's right.
And you were raised in that particular area, is that right?
That's right.
How old were you when you got into what I might ask to be your first major difficulty with the law?
Well, I was 17. I stole a car.
Why a car, and why then?
Well, I got in a family argument one night, and I just wanted to get out of town. I was mad at everybody. So I went uptown and I stole a car and started to leave.
What was wrong at home?
Well, that's none of your business.
You stole the car, you went uptown. How long before you were caught?
Well, the same night.
By the county police or state police?
State police.
What happened to you then? They put you in jail?
Right.
What next?
Can you debate Joe Schmo from East Bumblefuck on veganism?
No. Thanks for the donation, vegan faggot.
Well, I went to court, and the judge gave me probation. I beat the rap.
When you say you beat the rap, what do you mean? You didn't consider probation too heavy?
No, I thought I got off pretty light. I mean,
Did you make probation all right, or did you get in some more difficulty?
No, I got in a little trouble
What sort
a
of
couple
trouble?
of weeks after probation.
What sort of trouble did you get into?
Well, I burglarized a place and got sent away to reformatory
For how long?
for 1 to 3 years.
So you violated your probation. Well, what did it mean to you to violate your probation? That would be pretty rough on the average person.
It didn't bother me.
Well, why
It just
didn't it?
happened.
Why didn't it bother you? It would bother the average person.
Well, I'm not the average person.
Did reformatory do anything for you?
Oh, I met a few guys that knew a little more about the kind of life I wanted to lead, and I learned a little more about what I wanted to do when I got out.
In other words, you were getting an education in there, not the type of education that I would consider a good one. Is that right?
That's right.
When you got out, where did you go? Did you go out on parole, or did you serve all your time?
No, I went out on parole, and I got out on parole and went to Oklahoma. And I met a couple of guys in Oklahoma in the bar one night. And, well, they were the same kind of guys as me, so I started talking to them. We got pretty friendly. And we went out this certain night and robbed about 9 motels.
You were using a gun,
Right,
and you met some fellows in a bar.
that's right.
You said they were something like you. What do you mean by that?
Well, they kind of thought the same way I did, and they
How did-
wanted the same things I did.
They wanted the same things. Well, when you say that they thought the same way you did, what are you talking about? What do you mean by that?
Well, they wanted money easy. They didn't want to work for it. There's a lot of suckers in the world, and we didn't figure we were the suckers, so we just did it the easy way.
Didn't you figure there was anything wrong with this? This might sound a little funny to you from what you've said, but a man could have gotten killed in a motel robbery. What about that?
You've come to the challenge.
If one wanted to date when the women's movement began, I think one would start earlier than the mid-1960s. I think one might start with the year 1957. The birth control pill wouldn't come out till 1960, but birth rates began to decline in 1957. The proportion of women going to college rose very sharply in the 5 years after 1957. A sharply increasing number of young women began to live on their own, away from parental control. And there was a very sharp increase in married women entering the workforce. So I would argue that it's in this 5-year span from about 1957 to 1962 that you begin to see the marked discrepancy between the image of womanhood, the feminine mystique, as Betty Friedan would call it, and the reality of women's lives, which are now fundamentally different. Women alone, pursuing an education and pursuing a career. They were bound on a collision course. The collision occurs with the publication of Betty Friedan's Feminine Mystique in 1963. In her book, Betty Friedan argued that the mass media and educators and social scientists and politicians were all conspiring to create an image of womanhood that all women were supposed to find fulfilling, and that was an image of womanhood as mother and wife. Women were supposed to pity neurotic women who might become scientists or poets. Many women read Betty Friedan's book and could understand the message that society was telling them that they should be happy when they weren't. Betty Friedan called this the problem with no name, but pretty soon it had a name, and that name was sexism. To most Americans, the women's movement seemed to blossom out of nothing. There seemed to be no roots, but in fact, what we know is that there was a great concern about women's discontent just as the 1960s were beginning. Magazines like Newsweek and Time did cover stories about women's discontent. Newspapers like the New York Times ran editorials about why women were unhappy. One magazine, Redbook, asked readers, "Why are young mothers discontented?" It received 40,000 replies. Clearly, underneath the surface, there was a great deal of unhappiness with the way women's roles were structured and the kind of aspirations that women were allowed. Increasingly, women already had come to believe that marrying at a very young age and having a house full of children was not the acme of fulfillment. It's hard, I think, for most Americans to know how really different women's lives were in the 1950s were from the way they would be since. The greatest number of American women married at the age of 17. Half of all American women were married by the age of 20. The typical woman had 3, 4, or 5 children during the 1950s. Her mother had had fewer children. Increasingly, as the decade wore on, women were feeling that this...
Shut up.
So I told my parents I wanted some instruction, and they said, okay, get you a trainer, but you need a goal.
So I've always wanted to get like this. Like, I wanted to have veins in my arms all the time and just walk around like that.
What's your opinion on Gary praising Trump?
Attention to politics when Ronald Reagan took office. Since then, I've seen both Bushes, Clinton, Obama, Biden, and now Trump. Before Trump, I never saw one US president do a fucking thing on behalf of animals. But Trump and his administration is helping to put an end to vivisection experiments. He just ordered the Centers for Disease.
It's fine. Thanks for the donation.
It's not because I wanted to look like this.
Anyone believe that? Or is she doing a lot of copium on top of Anavar? Coach Greg, in today's video, we're going to be talking about a woman, Melissa Broski, who in just 5 months became a bro. I'm sorry. She used to compete in women's bikini and then switched over to women's figure. It's safe to say that if she were to show me the blood work, she's not 1 in a million. She's probably more like 1 in 3. When you use steroids and you abuse them, especially in higher doses, things are attractive. And so not all females who use steroids look like a man, but that complicated. So you can be realistic for you to stay natural. Not going to do it by 2 more weeks, it's over. You and now you're
and two plus hours of cardio.
It all seemed to be going so well for Russia as the Ukraine war entered December 2025. On the first day of that month, Russia made the grand announcement that it had been waiting to make after close to 2 years of fighting. Pokrovsk had finally fallen. That announcement came just ahead of a meeting that Vladimir Putin's and US President Donald Trump's envoys were about to hold in Moscow. It was all a little too convenient. While the Kremlin claimed victory to influence diplomatic envoys, Pokrovsk remains a killbox. Entrenched Ukrainian defenders leveraging 3D urban terrain are currently maintaining an unprecedented 15-to-1 infantry casualty ratio against Russian assault groups. The Pokrovsk front line is collapsing. Putin's claim sent almost 170,000 soldiers to capture Pokrovsk. That's more than the entire armies of many European nations, the outlet points out. What's more, it gives us an indicator of how many soldiers Ukraine has defending Pokrovsk. If Farah's assessment is accurate, there will likely be between 17,000 and 11,333 Ukrainian soldiers in Pokrovsk, which places a much bigger spotlight on Russia's abject failure to take the city. Yes, Pokrovsk is a fortress, but with such a massive numerical advantage, Russia should have toppled it by now. It's not just soldiers that Russia is deploying in Pokrovsk either. Farah notes that Russia is pummeling what's left of the city using massive airstrikes and, when it's able, artillery barrages. 170,000 soldiers doesn't seem to be enough for Russia, but then neither does the damage being caused by these strikes, which should be wiping out the Ukrainian defenders. Instead, the opposite seems to be happening. But these are all coming to naught, Farah says of Russia's air and artillery strikes. Of Russia's daily burn, which is somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 casualties, about 30 to 40% of those casualties occur right in the Pokrovsk area of operations. In other words, Russia is a long way away from the success that it has claimed in the Pokrovsk direction. It's absorbing massive casualties in return for very little, if any, progress. How massive those casualties are is a source of debate. On December 22nd, the New Voice of Ukraine reported on comments made by the commander of Ukraine's 7th Rapid Response Corps of the Air Assault Forces, Yevhen Lasachuk. He delivered some figures that are a little different from the ones we've shared so far. Lasachuk estimates that Russia has committed 150,000 soldiers to Pokrovsk rather than 170,000. Russia's forces had also lost 6,500 soldiers in the Pokrovsk direction between September 1st, 2025 and December, though Lasachuk was quick to point out that these were only confirmed figures. suggesting that the real casualty total could be much higher. The other thing that Lasachuk said of Pokrovsk is that Ukraine was succeeding in turning it into a death trap for Russia's forces. In Pokrovsk, the enemy is bogged down in urban fighting, Lasachuk said before adding,
I don't like it, Judy. No guard on gate, empty parking lot. Something doesn't feel right.
I'm not back in 30 minutes. Just go.
Girl, I didn't come here to wait in no car.
Cole, wait.
Try the polite approach. Gets them every time.
Hey, I've come to see Nora Gray.
Can I see your authorization?
Authorization? God, I knew I forgot something.
I'm sorry. All visitors must have the correct authorization.
Hey, we don't know what room she's in.
I'll find out. Found her. Nora Gray, 7th floor, room 43.
So far, so good. What now?
Aiden, find a way to open that door. Aiden, behind you. Crap. You gotta distract the guard first. Nice, Aiden. Now unlock the door. Come on. There must be something. Oh, he's too far away.
Jesus. Crazy folk really freaked me out. Can we find room 43 and get the hell out of here?
Cole! Found it.
I'll wait here. Jody, she may have lost her mind. She might not even know you're there. Maybe you shouldn't go in.
Mom, it's me. Jody. daughter. Help me, Aiden.
Well done, Nora. The mother and the father, both gifted. Do you realize how important this baby is? You won't be able to, Nora. Let us take care of everything. It's for the best. You know that.
That's my baby! Bring her back! I changed my mind! I want my baby!
Sedate her quickly.
Please!
Get the baby out of here.
See her! Please let me see her! I want my child! Please
She
let
may
me
develop
see
some
her!
special.
React to this VG.
The Utah man accused of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk was due in court today. Lawyers for Tyler Robinson say there's a conflict of interest in the county's attorney office. Now, a child of one of the attorneys was at the Utah Valley University event where Kirk was killed. Prosecutors plan to ask for the death penalty if Robinson is convicted.
Okay, well, that's that. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Abilities. Let us know as soon as anything unusual happens. Increase the dose. Make sure she never regains consciousness.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was my fault. What, Aiden? What are you trying to show me? Destroy this thing, Aiden. Destroy it now! Mom, my little girl. My little girl. I was so afraid I would never see you again.
I can't believe there are people trying to defend the guy who killed Charlie Kirk. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
I've missed you so much, Jody. I've missed you so much. What happened? What did they do to you? The drugs they gave me trapped me in this hell. There's nothing I can do. Just wait for it to end. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna help you. It's too late, Jody. It's too late. I love you more than anything else in the world. Nothing will ever change that. always be with you.
I'm sorry, Jody.
This is really stupid.
Most powerful condenser ever created. Impressive, isn't it?
Nathan. Oh.
Jody, it's good to see you. I was so afraid something happened to you. You've lost weight. You look exhausted. But at least you're alive. Let's go into my office. Please, have a seat. How do you feel?
I've been better. That hit on the head did not help.
No, I'm sorry. I told them not to hurt you. I just didn't want to give you a chance to use Aiden.
What happened to my mother, Nathan?
Nora wasn't stable. They were afraid she was a danger to herself and her baby.
My mother would never hurt me.
They couldn't take that chance. Look, I was a researcher at the DPA, Jody. I didn't discover until much later what happened.
How did they find me?
They've been tracking you ever since you escaped. They wanted to kill you. But I convinced them to wait.
Jasmine making more money than you thought. On
Well, watch you from a distance.
Why did you never tell me about my mother? Why did you hide the truth all these years?
I tried to tell you. But how do you tell a little girl that her life isn't real? So, I looked after you, loved you, tried to protect you as best as I could.
So now what? You're just gonna hand me back to the CIA? Is that the plan, Nathan?
They brought you here because they have something for you to do, and they'd be very grateful if you do it.
You're asking me to help the people who wanted to kill me? Is that what you're asking me, Nathan?
Listen, Jody.
Why should I listen to you? You work for them, and you lied to me about my mother and my parents, and for what? The money, or the power, or the fame?
Oh, stop that, Jody. You know that's not true.
I know nothing anymore.
We know another country has discovered the infraworld. They think it's something to be controlled or manipulated. They have no idea what they're dealing with. If entities enter our world, do you know what that would mean, Jody?
What has all this got to do with me?
Because you know the infraworld better than anyone.
It's the CIA's job. And I'm done with that.
They want to offer you a deal. You do this for them, and they let you out, you're free. Jody, do you know what would happen if a passage is opened? It'll be the apocalypse. You have the power to stop this.
According to our intel, the Republic of Kazakhstan has discovered the existence of the Infraworld. Found a rift, conducting experiments from a secret base located in the province of Heilongjiang.
We don't know what stage they are in their experiments, but we've detected important fluctuations within the infraworld. That means they found a way to interact with the other side.
Now your mission is to destroy this condenser and any other advanced technology you find.
Even if we manage to destroy the condenser, the rift will still be there.
Building a condenser is a costly and time-consuming business. But this operation will gain time to better understand the Infraworld and to make sure that no one will try to use it against us.
I assume the site will be heavily guarded?
Well, you should expect considerable military resistance. Team will...
Team?
Show them in, Marla.
Hey, baby. Good to see you, girl.
Clayton's team goes with you, a small, agile commando unit able to avoid detection. The mission begins in 2 days. Good luck.
Be careful, Jody. No one knows what you're gonna find on the other side.
Don't worry. I don't think I'm ready to join the Infraworld yet.
Good. Because I don't want to lose you.
It's good to see.
If this character were a man, she would be much better at her job.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Yeah, there's no new Frank Tufano vids. I've already seen those.
See you.
for the mission's sake? And try to keep Aiden from killing you? But no promises.
Well, we're off to a great start.
I got tired of all this. If you refuse to cooperate, I will have no choice but to kill you. Of course, I will kill you regardless. But it could have been fast and painless. Instead, it will be a very, very slow and agonizing death. So, I ask you one last time. Who do you work for?
Aiden. Where are you?
It's completely deserted!
You sure it's here?
We're right on top of the coordinates. The storm's getting worse! What do we do now?
Hey, Jody, ask Aiden to find a shelter somewhere.
You hear that, Aiden? There's a house over there!
Got it! Let's go!
Freezing! What are we doing here? It's just a goddamn fishing village.
Our informer duped us. That's what happened. We better get moving before they have to dig our frozen dead asses out of here.
3 days, walking on ice, eating snow, for nothing. Fuck! I find the asshole that sent us here.
Hey! I'm sick and tired of hearing you complaining. That's all you have to say, then shut the fuck up!
You guys, I'm freezing. You think maybe we could build a fire first and argue later?
She's right. We'll set up camp here till the storm blows over. I'll contact HQ and get instructions. Everything's wet.
Let me try. Damn, all this stuff is soaking.
We better find something. We won't make it through the night.
I'm gonna go out. I'm desperate for a pee.
Don't go too far, okay?
It's minus 40. I don't plan on doing any sightseeing. freezing.
Why did they leave their skis outside?
They're here. I saw them.
Where?
On the main road. Like a convoy of armored cars. They drove right by me.
They see you?
No. No, I don't think so.
Let's roll. Let's follow them!
Watch this.
Whoopin' Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Ichi Nichi Kichi Lichi Mina Mangarani. Tamagotchi Uchi Gucci Linky Niki Naki. Aina Man Miranda Kana Mana Sana Taco. And Kinky Beachy Low with Dio So Doku. Hey yo, we can be like all night. Like all night. Jello, Biko Mayo, Cinco Me, say no Gangnam Style.
Yeah, I hate her. Thanks for the donation on Wib.
Why does his skin look so strange and old?
Probably crystal meth and melanotan.
I would say maybe 23?
24. I'm 24 years old.
24, okay.
Yeah.
How old do you think I am?
You look 28. 28.
I'm 19, but you know, so
Okay.
I look a little bit older. But yeah, this is like a new thing. It's more of like a tick.
Yeah, it's probably just crystal meth and melanotan too. Thanks for the donation, JP.
And feminists love to say woman can be just as strong as men if not stronger.
Yeah, they say that. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Bingo.
I didn't go see what's inside.
They're loading crates into submarines.
Submarines? That means the rift is...
It's underwater. I mean, they must have a base down there, and they're using the subs to shuttle supplies.
How many soldiers?
I can see 3.
Tell Aiden to take them out.
Aiden? Get rid of them.
Fuck, Nick!
Sorry.
You could give me some warning.
So, what do we do now?
Just give me a second, okay? What exactly are you doing?
I'm finding a solution to the problem.
Nice idea, but it won't fool them very long.
Yeah, well, maybe not. But that fucking rift is not gonna shut down by itself, is it?
Okay. That might work from a distance. Then what?
We take the sub down to the base. And then we take it from there.
I'll go with her.
What about us?
It's a 2-seater. You stay here, you find us a way out. By the time we get back, there's a good chance we're gonna have to move fast.
What?
Wait, that's an order, Nick. Give me the explosives. You do realize we might not make it back alive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've known that from the start.
Keep diving. The base shouldn't be far.
Visibility's bad. It's hard to get my bearings.
see the lights? I hope that wasn't a question.
I am impressed. Few men would have heard that for so long. Perhaps you will be more sensitive to your comrade's pain. My questions are simple. I want to know your name, who you work for, and how you learn of the existence of this base. Of course, you also have to tell me what happened when you crossed the containment field.
Say nothing, you hear me?
I'm going to ask the same questions over and over again until you answer them. What is your name? That looks painful. All you have to do is answer, and your comrade will not suffer anymore. Still won't answer? What do I have to do to make you speak? Perhaps you will not remain silent if I go a little further. This is so unnecessary. You only have to answer and this nightmare will come to an end. Answer, I beg you. I hate to see people suffer for nothing.
长官，和通讯部的通讯已经联络好了。
好吧。
How are you feeling today, brother?
Not great. Thanks for the donation, Justin.
我马上过来。An urgent request demands my attention. I shall return soon to continue our conversation.
Now what?
We find the condenser, destroy it, and get out.
And any idea how you plan to do that?
No. But I'll figure something out.
Guardian, 现在这个相色，我们已经失去了足够的时间。
least it worked.
Now find the condenser before they realize something's up.
The door over there.
They're both white. How are they walking through without anybody saying anything? It's fucking bizarre.
Look at this bitch. Too much of a fucking wimp to stand up for her fellow soldier. Female empowerment, my ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks for the donation, Dodo.
That must be the way.
The condenser's close. I'm feeling echoes coming from the rift.
This is too easy. I don't like it. Jody! Jody, what's happening?
It's Aiden.
接到，完不当，带他们离开，我们要问他们。
White people and Asians have a special connection you wouldn't understand, you light-skinned gorilla.
Okay, thanks for the donation.
你在这干什么？这没你什么事，回你的营区去。
我的天哪，怎么一回事？
Aiden, I need you.
Seriously, this is an SJW's idea of a strong female lead. If this were real life, she would have been kicked out of the military instantly.
Yeah, thanks for that donation,
Aiden? Aiden, you're back. Hurry. Hurry. Find me. Made it. Quick. Get me out of here.
fine, Ryan. Ryan? Ryan, are you there? Blast. Quick! Are you okay?
You really want to know?
Can you walk?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Go back to the subs. Wait for me. If I'm not back in 15 minutes, just go without me.
You crazy? Jody, we've done it. The base is destroyed. Let's get out of here while we still can.
The rift is wide open. Entities are just gonna come pouring out if we don't close it.
It's too late, Jody. We gotta go now.
It's the only way. You know that.
The explosives. I need the explosives in the interrogation room. The explosives. I need the explosives in the interrogation room.
Take care of that bastard, Aiden. scared, Aiden. Stay close, okay? It's pitch black. There's gotta be a light on this thing. Keep calm, Aiden. I'm out of here.
You're going to die here with me. The greatest discovery the world has ever known. Destroyed because of you, stupid American bitch! Years of work! All for nothing! Make you pay for what you've done!
See you on the other side.
No, haven't seen the Supernatural TV show. Okay, they'd be dead if they were in those clothes. That weather, that wet.
Come on, Jody. Come back to me. Huh? Come back. Come on, Jody. Don't die, huh? Don't die. Don't die.
Oh my god.
Come on. Come on.
Hey dumbass. What happened last night? You threw a temper tantrum and smashed your keyboard over a stupid debate? Aren't you like 33 or 34 years old? Grow the fuck up. How are you not embarrassed?
Thanks for the donation, dipshit. Demon Slayer sucks, don't watch it. Oh, I want this to be over already. Oh my god.
There! It's them!
Good night, princess.
Fuck, dude. I just can't. Oh, I just fucking can't. I'm gonna try to just relax. I'll just stream again when I'm not in a bad mood anymore. Might be tomorrow video might be a week from now. I don't know. I'm just gonna go back when I'm ready. But big thanks to everybody who donated on Streamlabs. Really appreciate it. See you all when I see you.